My name is Eric Arbizo, and I'm here on behalf of Club Med Academies. We're a boarding school. First and foremost, you have to have a winning mentality. I think that sometimes that's overlooked a lot, but at the end of the day, the higher the level you go, it's still a results-based industry. So if you play in the collegiate level, as a coach, your job is to win games, right? Your job is to graduate student athletes win games. At the professional level, it's only about winning games. So from our end, it's hard to motivate a player sometimes if they feel that they're very technically good, but they don't have to do the other side of the ball. You know, it's a very valuable study that's been done around the world, taking the average professional player is on the ball, approximately somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes a game. There's 87 minutes you have to do something else. It's not just about what you do on the ball. So those are the types of things that obviously stand out right away. And when you have those kids that do that, every now and then you do find a kid, it's not common, that was born to have football at their feet. And those are easily identifiable. But our thing is when you see a kid do something once, twice, 3 times, you've got to bring that out of him more, right? Or her more. So if a player can do it once, that means that they're capable of doing it more than once. So part of the development track for us is how do you maximize the moments when kids execute correctly? How do you harbor that in a training environment? And how do you increase that over time? I think that's what really does develop a player. There's a lot of things we look for when it comes to players. Obviously, the biggest one is which players can we provide the most opportunity for. I think that's probably the biggest angle of approach that we like to take when we deal with any player that we're recruiting. We're looking to see, does this player have the ability to play at the collegiate level? Does he have the ability to be a professional player? Those would be the bigger things that we look to draw in from kids, number one. Number two, kids that are driven. For me, there are players that always stand out in different ways, much like some of the boys playing right now. Some of them are very driven to be successful. Their mentalities are a little bit different. You can tell some kids, today you can tell kids watch the game, kids don't watch the game. They play like people that inspire them. That's always important. It's relevant. My tour has actually been very enjoyable. I was already over in Thailand, saw some players playing in Thailand. I've been to Japan, I've seen players playing in Japan. Obviously now I'm here in Hong Kong, I'm seeing players here. The setup has been first class. It's unparalleled to most events I've been to. You guys at Sportsync, Magnus, you guys do a phenomenal job. It's actually very enjoyable to be here, top to bottom. I don't really have any complaints. I attend any event you guys do. It's very enjoyable. Players are very good. It's done very well run, professionally run. It's a pleasure. There's a lot of talent in this part of the world. A lot of people don't typically tend to know that. In the United States, there's demand for players from around the world. It's not just essentially about kids that are in America. There's kids here that don't know all the facets to the world. And our job, obviously, as an academy, is to continue to develop these players and harbor them for college, get them educationally prepared, technically, tactically, physically, psychologically prepared to play at the next level. And when they have to make the decision to become a collegiate athlete or a professional athlete, we really put it back on them. It's really their decision, theirs and their families, much like it is to come attend, our school. It's up to them and their family. We just provide opportunity.
My name is Paulo. I'm from Macau. I'm just looking after the good kids in Macau to bring it here to the Sportsync event. Basically, what we're looking to do is combine both stuff, football with school. We don't want only the boys to think about professional football. They need to study. They're still kids, and the combination with these events is show the kids, look, you can play football, but at the same time you didn't think about study. Never give up one thing for the other one. Both things you can do both. And the futures, no one knows. Only God knows if you're going to be a professional or not. But the chance is here, and this kind of events, which is good for them. And hopefully for those kids, they can reach what they want. But most of them, if you ask any kids today, one wants to be Cristiano Ronaldo, one want to be Messi. But don't forget, you need to study, because football is very hard. I can say for myself, when I was a kid. Now I have kids also. Actually, one of my boys is a professional footballer in Europe. And I remember him when he was 15. I said to him, don't only think about playing. Both things you can do it. So now I work with this. Kids who wants to study and at the same time do sports. This more I like it now. Make the kids thinking about both stuff. Not only think about be professional and quit the study. No. I'm very happy with Sportsync. I have this kind of combination. That's why I come for Sportsync. I make an agreement with Michael, and I'm very happy with my job.